Hi, everybody. It is Shelby, WW11 Mama. Now, the news this week is kind of wonky because of D23, which is the convention, kind of like Comic-Con, but Disney style. So, all the news, there really hasn't been any news, and right now we're in hurricane watch for Dorian. Yes, I'm going to say Dorian because I keep saying Darian, and that's not right. And then I think Dorian Gray, so I think that's correct. Don't hold me to that. Obviously. I live in the Northeast, so not so much. And luckily, I don't have anybody going right now. But, it's still a concern. And that's going to be my next video, is going to be Disney World and Disney Cruise Line hurricane policies. Apologize if you hear any background noise. We are still in summer vacation. Countdown is down to, what is today, Wednesday. So we have a week. And then we have the first day of school. So then it'll get quieter, and I'll be able to do this when the kids aren't at home. And they'll be actually scheduled to come out because it'll be easier because the kids are not at home. So little housekeeping. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be great. I had a dream of reaching 1,000 subscribers. I've given up on that dream. It's a sad dream that I've given up on. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I'm like putting along here. But the main reason why I'm doing this is because of people who book their trips through me, who watch and then contact me, and I appreciate that 1,000,000%. I will take that over subscribers any day. I've met the nicest people in the world by doing this, and I am so grateful to have you as a client if you are my client. If you're not and you're thinking of going to Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Paris, Disney Cruise might be in your future, please contact me. My information is down below, and I can help you plan a magical vacation. It doesn't cost anything to you. You are already paying the commission. So you're either paying Disney the commission or you're supporting my small business. So that's just how that works. So FYI. Okay, so with D23, came a lot of Epcot news, and that's going to be the focus of this, is Epcot, because I feel like Epcot doesn't get a lot of love. I also feel like Animal Kingdom doesn't get a lot of love either, because people are always like, hey, it's just a zoo, and I don't think it is. I find Epcot and Animal Kingdom to be the most relaxing parks. I feel like I can just take my time, and I just love it. I think it's gorgeous, and so that's why, I give Epcot some love. So Epcot is going to be getting lots and lots and lots of love in the future. They're going to have a major, major overhaul. They're going to have a brand new logo, which I actually really like this logo. It kind of goes, to me, it reminds me of Epcot, early Epcot, but not. So I'm really good with this logo. I'm really good with actually almost everything that they're doing. They are going to be having Epcot split into 4 neighborhoods. So currently you have World Showcase and Future World. Well, they're going to be split. World Showcase will remain World Showcase. Then there will be World Celebration, World Nature, and World Discovery. And these neighborhoods are going to have new experiences and, of course, Disney magic. So World Showcase will once again remain the same. It's going to be getting some updates, but it will still be all of the wonderful countries and hopefully new countries at some point in some far distant future, if that makes sense. So over in the UK Pavilion, the United Kingdom Pavilion, they're going to get an attraction inspired by Mary Poppins. That's all we know. We don't know when it's going to open. We know nothing. All they said was an attraction inspired by Mary Poppins. And the description is, first you start at Cherry Tree Lane, you go past Admiral Boom's house, and then you enter number 17, which is the home of the Banks family, and then your adventure begins. What does that mean? We have no idea. In my head, I kind of feel like it's going to be like a Peter Pan ride. So, like where you're in the slow moving vehicle. And then that's going to go through and take you through all of these wonderful things. I don't think you'll be riding a carousel horse, but maybe you will. I think it's going to be more like you're like holding an umbrella with a certain bird's head on attached at the end. I don't know, but obviously that's just my little throwing out things. In 2020, okay, so Illuminations ends on September 30th of 2019. Then October 1st starts Epcot Forever. Then in 2020, they're going to have a brand new show, Nighttime Spectacular for Epcot. And it's going to be called Harmonious. Yes, so it's Harmonious with a capital U and a capital S. They're saying it's going to have massive floating set pieces, custom-built LED panels, choreographed moving fountains, lights, pyrotechnics, lasers, and more. And it's going to have familiar Disney tunes and music of Disney that inspires the people from around the world. Also in 2020, over in France, in the summer of 2020, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is going to open. And they actually have this in Disneyland Paris. So you shrink down to the size of Chef Remy and you race through Gusto, I can't say his name. Gusto's restaurant on a wild adventure. I apologize. Wow, I'm having issues today. So then there's a new restaurant also is going to debut in France called La Crêperie de Paris. And that's going to offer both table and quick service options. So that is really exciting. We love it back there. And if you haven't had the ice cream back there, you have to. Keep going. Past the water feature, it's not a fountain because it's long, like a pool. Keep going, and it's back in the left. Ice cream is amazing. My daughter loves the caramel ice cream. We always go back there. There are a couple little tables to sit at, but it's quiet and it's peaceful and it's lovely. For now. Debuting in January 2020, there's going to be a new show. So the classic Impressions de France film will be joined by the new Beauty and the Beast sing-along. So what does that mean? Does that mean they're getting rid of impressions? Does it mean that, impressions will be seen during this amount of time, 1, 3, 5, and Beauty and the Beast is going to be around 2, 4, 6 p.m.? I don't know. That's all we know. But that's a really nice theater. So if you haven't had a chance, I would definitely go back in there. It has seats. Unlike the next one the next two I'm going to mention, which do not have seats, but I'm so excited that they're upgrading. Also in January 2020, Canada Far and Wide and Circle Vision 360 is going to be debuting in the Canada Pavilion with new scenes and a new story. And over in the China Pavilion, they're going to have a new 360-degree film as well called Wondrous China. So they're really cool. They're nice. They're nice to watch. I just wish they had seats. Oh, almost lying. So the next land up we're going to discuss is World Celebration. And the whole theming of World Celebration is to connect us to one another and the world around us. So this is huge because this means Spaceship Earth, which it includes, is going to be down. Now, it's going to be down in 2020. Early 2020 is what we keep hearing. For how long, we're not sure. Probably at least a year. So I would give it that. It's going to have a little bit of an overhaul on the inside. They're saying there's going to be new narration, a new musical score, and it's going to focus on the moments and ideas that define our story. And also by Disney, quote unquote, you will follow a magical story light that brings the entire experience to life in dynamic ways, giving each scene energy and beauty that ties the entire journey together. So there you go. There's going to be a new pavilion in that area as well. And this is going to have events, and some of my fellow podcasters believe the dessert party, which totally understand that. It's also going to be the home base for Epcot's festivals. And by the looks of it, this is where Fountain View is right now, Starbucks, Club Cool, that whole thing. So they're going to have a brand new building. Epcot's entrance plaza will be transformed. This is gorgeous. A new fountain, new pathways, gardens. Absolutely beautiful. Also with Spaceship Earth, there's going to be a new View of World showcase. So right now, as you exit Spaceship Earth, you kind of kick back on the other side, not on World Showcase side, on the back side of it, like towards the entrance exit. There's bathrooms there and the camera shop and everything. So, or on the sides. Well, they're going to redo that, and you're going to kick out so you can see the World Showcase. And there's going to be the fountain and the Walt Disney statue as well. So it's a beautiful statue. It's really cool. All right, so the next world up is World Nature. Now, World Nature is going to be in the Land Pavilion and the Seas with Nemo and Friends Pavilion, and it deals with nature, obviously. Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, will be added to this area. This is going to be by Disney, a lush exploration trail, and will invite you to meet and play with magical living water. So it's pretty cool. Like, water's going to have a life of its own, like in Moana. In the Land Pavilion, in January 2020, the new movie Awesome Planet is going to be debuting. So that is upstairs to the right of Garden Grove. The next neighborhood of Epcot is called World Discovery. And World Discovery focuses on science, technology, and intergalactic adventure. And I think they're only saying that because they took away the Universe of Energy, and they're adding the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind ride. So that's why you get the intergalactic adventure. Which, I mean, the science and technology, but it's just funny. It's not like exactly STEM or STEAM in some areas as well, which includes art, which pretty much everything in school. My little thing. Okay, so Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is going to be an adventure, obviously, with your friends from Guardians of the Galaxy, and you're exploring the similarities and mysteries of the formation of Earth's galaxy and Xandar. And you'll be invited to learn more about the treasures of Xandar, and it's going to be a coaster. Let's go. It rotates 360 degrees to focus your attention on the action, including the first reverse launch on a Disney coaster. Over by Mission Space, in that pavilion, there's going to be a new restaurant called Space 220. This is going to be a culinary experience, and it's going to be like you're in a space station. So when you look out, there's screens, so including daytime and nighttime views of Earth from 220 miles up, and Space 220. You will board a special elevator. I have that in air quotes. I know you cannot see me. For a journey to a space station that is home to this dining experience. So you're supposed to be, they're going to say, meals and drinks and everything's supposed to open in winter 2020. Ooh. So whenever winter is, take that with a grain of salt. There's going to be a play pavilion as well, and this is going to be open in time for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. It's going to be a digital metropolis with an interactive city with games, activities, and experiences that connect you with friends, family, and of course, your favorite Disney characters, both real and virtual. In this play pavilion, you will be able to help Edna Mode herself on her quest to rid the world of uninspired style. And remember, no capes. No capes. You can also make a splash in a water balloon fight with Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby. So you will be able to see all of this on October 1st, 2019 for Walt Disney Imagineering presents the Epcot Experience in the Odyssey Events Pavilion. And I just recommend going over there anytime there's a festival, especially, Food and Wine is going to be happening then, so that festival center will be open as well. So you can definitely check everything out. So that is long news. That is all the news. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.